Hey sexy, so this video is really about nothing. I just wanted to talk to you. It's really an excuse to use my new camera that I got for my birthday, and I thought I'd just update you on what was going on in my head and on in my real life, and you know, anything else that I can think of just to talk at you about. You're so lucky. So let's start with the new camera. It was my birthday and I asked for a camera. I got the camera that I asked for. I am not in any way technical, so I just sort of looked for a roughly 2 minutes at the cameras that were popular on Amazon and chose the one I thought was best price-wise and just sort of me-wise to have. Obviously I would have liked to buy one for about £1,000. This one isn't quite £1,000. It's nice though, it's Sony, it's HD, it's an actual video camera and not my mobile, which is what I have used for my whole YouTube time. One annoying thing, the quality does mean that it's going to take longer for them to upload to YouTube. It's already taken a bloody age. So expect to see this video in 2015 or something. So I had a nice birthday, I had a big party that I planned ages ago. Not as many people came as I would have liked to have come because people are fucking useless. You plan something 6 months in advance and still people will say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't come. Like, what's wrong with your lives? That said, it was a great party and all of the very important people were there and it was lovely to see everyone together and we all had a lovely dance. I danced way too much. In fact, I can tell you, I didn't go to the toilet once during my party. The party started at 7 o'clock. It finished at about 12:30. I had many drinks, but I think because I was dancing so much and sweating so much, this is so attractive, I was sweating so much that I don't think my body needed to urinate because all the badness that it wanted to get rid of was just coming out of my general skin. So that's quite hot for you to imagine. I did look an absolute treat by about 11 PM. I was just the sweatiest mess. Everyone sort of come up to me to say bye and stuff and then go, oh, this is the most unpleasant thing I've ever done. Goodbye! So moving on to YouTube again, I've kind of been thinking about this channel and what I want to do with it and stuff. I've kind of decided that I like the idea of just being a pretty amateur YouTuber. Alex Day is my favourite YouTuber of all time and he is the least professional YouTuber you can find. Nothing about his videos are very technical or anything like that. He just sits with a camera and does stuff. And his lighting is like literally turning on the light in the room. He doesn't go out and buy loads of fancy things. He's literally got a good camera and a bloody wonderful personality. So I'm kind of going to take inspiration from Alex Day and just keep it pretty normal and pretty natural and not really go in for the whole, oh, I'm such a great video maker thing, because I don't think I am a great video maker. I don't think I've got the artistic skill to shoot really amazing things and amazing sketches and make it look really great. I don't have the patience, I don't have the time, and I don't think I have the talent. That's not to say I don't like to plan things for the videos. That is completely still what I want to do. I want to make things that I feel proud of still. I just don't really think that any of the ideas that I have need any particular technical brilliance or artistic skill. I've come up with a nice simple way to do stuff for Christmas and New Year where I'm going to be doing a video every single day. It's going to be like a series and I'm going to tell you a bit more about that when it gets closer to Christmas. My favourite part of today, other than talking to you gorgeous people, was when I had to go to Poundland to buy some Christmas decorations for our upcoming Christmas special. TV, there is no expense spared. So yeah, queuing up in the pound shop, quite a big queue. Some big fat ladies push in to the queue and decide to form their own queue in which they are the only members. And they get served and then the cashier realises what's happened. So when he serves the first woman, her friend comes and says, like, I would like to pay for my Poundland tat now, please. And he said, no, sorry, but there's a queue and you guys pushed in. Then they got very angry with him for that. Understandably, I mean, you know, effort to push in. They'd gone to the effort. So she said, why did you just serve her then? You have to serve us both. And just started shouting at him. There was a big queue, luckily, so I got to stick around for this altercation. The man then made a fatal error and he lied. He told them that he was the manager when they asked to speak to the manager. Now even I could tell he was not the manager. And I just thought, why have you done this? You were the hero of the story. You were being attacked by these awful cretins and now you've lied and you've ruined your place. I felt let down. And then she said, well, I want to talk to the other manager. She went marching off up the aisle. I want to speak to the manager. She found the manager. Out he came in a manager type outfit. So he came over trying to defuse the situation. Whilst we were waiting for him to come, the cashier was sort of trying to calm the women down, saying, darling, darling, calm down. And she, don't call me darling. You haven't asked permission to call me that. Like people do that. Excuse me, can I have some permission? I just need to run through some terms of endearment. What do you like to be called? I've got darling, sweetheart, honey. He did not ask permission to call her darling. And then she came out with the best line of the fight. You've assaulted me by calling me darling. I think she meant insulted, but you know, she wasn't the brightest button, so she said he'd assaulted her by calling her darling, which, if that's true, I have assaulted my best friend more than anyone could imagine. Then it came to light that the cashier was not the manager. She was not happy that she'd been lied to. You don't lie to me, darling. You've crossed the wrong woman, she was saying. It's just like, what is wrong with you? You're in the pound shop. Like that's a place where just leave. Just walk out without paying. What can you have been buying in the pound shop that was really that important to cause such a lot of commotion about? She then gave her name to the manager. She wanted to follow up this complaint that this cashier had refused to serve her and had then lied and assaulted her by calling her darling. She wanted to take that further. Like, just get out, get on with your very probably pointless existence and just go and ruin the world somewhere else. Like, why do you even exist? I bet she's the sort of person that says H instead of H and watches the X Factor and the next morning says it was a fix because the person she liked went out when she probably didn't even fucking vote. Two of my least favourite types of people. Welcome to the after video bit. This is where I just do a bit of talking and stuff. I've got another channel, it's called JGAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA use it for this proper like YouTube thing, because I thought it's got too much rubbish on it. I wanted to kind of start a whole new channel, and now I filled this one up with rubbish too, so that's good. But the other channel is kind of just rubbish that I film, and I'm going to keep it for stuff that when I'm just out and about or with friends and I get my camera out and just film like random clips of my life, I'll stick them all on that channel, because obviously this isn't the place for it, and I don't really like the idea of sticking it on Facebook or something, because, you know, YouTube is where I'd like to share stuff. So if you subscribe to that channel, I'll put the links down there in the description, and if you click on that, subscribe to that. And if I ever do a video for this channel which I end up not being too happy with and deciding that it's not really worthy, then I'll stick that on JG Albion as well, because, you know, if it's not worthy for Albion Jacoble, I'd like it to go somewhere, not just be wasted. Anyway, I am getting quite tired of bending over now. I've never said that before. I'm gay! Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.